Hello, I'm Belinda Totino. Thank you for joining me for a yoga practice. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge that this yoga practice, this thing called yoga, this sequence, is not my own. I want to acknowledge the many yogis that came before us, before me, and I'm a mere human to offer this guiding practice. So let's begin. We're going to start with a comfortable seated position, in a comfortable seated position. Resting your hands on your knees or your thighs, whatever feels comfortable. It's allowing your spine to lengthen here. If you feel comfortable to close your eyes or maybe looking down at the mat or the floor. And just coming into your yogic breath. Just noticing where your breath is in your body. Maybe choosing to deepen your breath here, maybe lengthening it as well. And just notice if there's any shift, any change of sensation, or maybe a stronger awareness. There's no right, no wrong. We're just observing here. Strengthening our witness consciousness. Beautiful. From here, we're going to drop our left ear to our left shoulder. And maybe bringing your right fingertips towards the mat to increase that stretch in the side of your neck. Just allowing your body to open here at your neck, sending your breath there, the thought to release. Nice one. On your next inhale, we'll come up and straight over to the other side. So right ear to your right shoulder, maybe your left fingertips out on the mat. Finding that stretch for your body today. Nice one. And next inhale, let's come up. And let's do some tiny little shakes and nods just to release that. You might also become aware of some extra sensation running down your neck. Awesome. And then we're going to bring our hands to heart center and interlace our hands. Take a nice deep breath in. On our exhale, turn your palms and round your spine. Relax your head and your neck. On your inhalation, we're lengthening our spine. Arms come up. It's like our chest wants to come through our shoulders. On our exhale, we're rounding once again. Let's do one more like that. Inhale. And exhale here. Nice. On this one, we're going to inhale to come up. And then we're going to twist to our left. Release our hands. One hand to our knee, one hand behind us. Our arm behind almost acts like a second spine. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist a little deeper. Beautiful. An option here is you might want to pick up your hand behind you and then reach over towards the front of your room, towards the camera. Breathing into your side body, inhale. And exhale, coming back. And then let's come back to center, bringing our hands back to our heart. Interlace your fingers, take a breath in. Breath out, round your spine, relaxing your head and your neck. Nice one. Inhale to come up. And then we're turning the other direction, releasing your hands. Remembering we're lengthening on our inhalation, twisting a little deeper on our exhalation. Option to stay here or pick up your hand behind and reach towards the front. Breathing into your side body here, inhale. And exhaling, coming back and return back to center. And maybe you just want to make circles, move your your body however you need just to release all of that. And then we're going to come on to all fours here in our tabletop position. Grounding our palms into the mat. So we're not just letting our chest fall here. There's an engagement here. Big shout out to Nisha Clothing for designing these leggings. They're awesome. It's an Australian New Zealand brand. So check it out, Northcote, Melbourne. Awesome. I'm not getting paid for that. I just love small local businesses. Alright, we're stepping our hand, one hand length in front so we can extend our spine here. Shoulders in front of our wrists, wrapping our triceps in so our elbow creases are facing the front of the mat here. We're lengthening our neck, shoulders away from our ears and lowering all the way down to our chest and belly. 3 low cobras here. Roll your shoulders back, chest peels up, navel to spine so we're not dumping into our lower back. But try not to bring too much weight into your palms when you come up, so we're strengthening our back body. One more like that. Back of your neck is long. Exhale, we lower. Nice one. Let's go. Toes tuck under. Press your palms into the mat this time and lift up, downward facing dog. And I always like to pedal out my feet here, almost a figure 8 of my hips, to really just let your body become alive and loose. Notice if there's any parts of tension. Noticing how your physical body is feeling today. You might need to tailor your practice to accommodate for that. Beautiful. On your next inhale, we're going to float our right leg up. Lifting with our right inner thigh. Try and keep your hips square to the mat here. So take a nice deep breath in to lift and lengthen. Exhale, we're rolling into plank, knee to our chest, and we're going to step our foot through. Nice one. We're going to bring our right hand inside of our front foot, grounding our back heel so toes will point to the long edge of the mat. And we inhale, circle our left arm around. On your next inhale, we're going to come up to Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, we want to try and bring our shoulders over our hips here. So there's a tendency to reach forward. We're going to find that length in our spine. On our next inhale, we're going to straighten our leg, reach our arm up, coming into a reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, we're going to sweep our hand and come into a side angle pose. But then we're going to keep it moving between the 3 poses there. Warrior Two, reverse, straighten your leg, and coming into a side angle pose. And just letting your body flow here. It may sync with breath, or it may just flow naturally. Whatever you wish to do, just find it for yourself. If there's a place where it feels good to hold, you might want to hold, your choice. And then the next time that you're lunging forward, we're going to stay here, bringing your hands to the mat, come off your back heel. We're going to heel and toe our front foot to the right edge of the mat, untuck your back toe, and take a bit of a hip opener here. An option, you might want to reach your right arm back. Coming into a deep twist and hip opener, take a breath in. Breath out, hands to your mat, and we're stepping back to downward facing dog. Nice. From here, let's roll into a plank. Shoulders are over the top of your wrists, but then we're going to extend. Of course, you can drop to your knees here and lower all the way down onto your chest and belly. 3 low cobras here once again. Inhale. Exhale. Or you may want to change it up, maybe bringing your fingertips as wide as your mat, elbows pointing up. Maybe you might be able to get a little higher. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Back to downward facing dog. And just finding your breath here once again. Maybe you can feel the difference between the 2 sides. As we inhale our left leg up to do the other side. On our exhale, our knee to our chest, stepping our foot through. Going to come down onto our back heel, left hand inside and sweeping our right arm around. On the next rotation, it's going to bring us up to warrior two. Drawing our chest, our hips are opening towards the long edge of the mat here. Soft gaze over our front middle finger. Back arm is on. And then we're moving between the two. So we inhale, the three. Inhale. Exhale to side angle. Once we make it there, it's back to warrior two. Straightening your leg. Sweeping to side angle. Finding that for yourself. Letting yourself just ease in this flow. Letting your body open. Letting your mind still. Great. And then the next time that we're lunge, we're going to stay there. Bringing both hands on the mat. Coming down onto our back knee. Heel and toe your left foot to the left edge of the mat. And maybe reaching back. So if this is too strong, just staying here. It's a strong hip opener to begin with. Breathing, finding the length. And then hands to the mat. Let's step back to a plank from here. And you may be ready to move through your first flow. Maybe up dog is in your practice and you're ready for that, or staying with our low cobra or even our elbows bent version. Fingertips as wide as your mat. Nice downward dog here. So with that, our lower body is definitely nice and warm. Take a breath. Empty out, look forward, step, float, or walk your feet up. Lengthening through your spine. Exhale, we fold. Nice, heel and toe your feet as wide as your hips if they're not there already. Generous bend in your knees. Grab a hold of your opposite elbows and let yourself just fold here. Relaxing your head and your neck. You may want to sway from side to side. Nice one, then release your arms and we're going to slowly roll on up to find Tadasana here. Full body breath. Feeling your feet on the mat. Allowing yourself to be. Just notice any sensations that might be arising, let it be physically in your emotions, feelings popping up, thoughts popping in, noticing the quality and the quantity. I'm not here to judge, but just to witness. Let's take a nice deep breath in and let our breath out. Nice. On our next inhale, we're going to float our arms up. On our exhale, we're going to step our left foot out. We're going to come into a goddess pose, so bringing our feet, pointing them in either direction, knees traveling over your toes. We're going to bring our arms up, elbows in line with your shoulders here. Have the thought that your sit bones want to lengthen towards the mat. Take an inhale, open your chest up. On your exhale, we're rounding our spine, bringing our arms forward. Then just let that flow through you with breath. Inhale, exhale, we round. Moving that through in your own time. You may want to explore some lateral movement here, or you might want to continue with what we were doing. You might want to stretch your shoulders. Just feel what your body wants to do. And then when you're ready, let's meet in our goddess pose once again. And we're going to step our right foot behind our left. Then our right arm over the top, left underneath. So once again, we're getting into this lateral stretch in our side. Breathing into our side body. Feel that space that you can create between your ribs. With your head and your neck, find a place that doesn't add any tension to it. So if that's looking down, straight ahead, or maybe a little tuck of your chin into your armpit, take a breath in. Stay for your breath out. And then straightening your spine, bringing both arms up on your inhale. Empty out, elbows bend, chest and heart lifts. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, we fold, hinging at our hips here. Now this is quite a strong back chain of muscles stretch. So if you need to hold onto something to bring yourself up for a little height, grabbing a block or a book, whatever is available to you, shifting your weight into the balls of your feet, relaxing your head and your neck, breathing here. Nice one. And then we're going to step our right foot back to the top of the mat, coming back to the top of your mat to come into a twist here, lifting your right arm up. Take a breath in, breath out, hands to your mat, stepping back and moving through a vinyasa if you wish. So of course, once again, you can drop to your knees, you can take any back bend that you wish, or you can skip it altogether. Nice one. From here, we're lifting our right leg up. On our exhale, we're bringing our knee to our chest and stepping our foot through. From here, bringing your left knee in, and then rise to stand and help your left sole of your foot inside of your right leg and coming into tree pose. I blow my hair for that. No ego, yoga. So find your stance here, your sole of your foot anywhere but on your knee joint. Don't know if I already said that. And then express your tree however you wish. Nice one. And then we're finding Tadasana, hinge at your hips. And find your standing pose here once again. I'm going to do that on the other side. So I'm just going to shift to the other edge of my mat so I keep facing the video, the camera. Beautiful. Let's take a breath in. Empty out. Nice one. Let's inhale, sweep our arms up. On our exhale, we're going to step our right foot out. Coming back into our goddess pose here. Let's inhale, open up our chest. Exhale, we're rounding here. Once again, just moving this in your own time, moving it however you wish to move it. Maybe even stillness feels good on this side. Really getting some heat into the body. Maybe you want to shift your weight from side to side. Beautiful. Then from here, we're going to step our left foot behind. So this is the other side now. Left arm over the top, right underneath. Breathing into your side body. Little slight rotation to really get into your side. So slightly rotating at your hips. On your next inhale, straightening your spine. Both arms reach up. Exhale, elbows bend, chest and heart lifts. Inhale, reaching your arms up. Exhale, we fold, hinging at your hips. Remembering here, it's a strong little stretch. If you need a little more, you want a little more stretching in that back body, shift your weight into the balls of your feet. Relax your head and your neck. Nice one. Then let's step our left foot to the front edge of the mat again. And we're taking that twist, left arm comes up. And then bringing our hands to our mat and maybe moving through your vinyasa if you wish. Beautiful. Once we're here, we're lifting our left leg up. Sorry, plant. Exhale, step it through. Right knee into our chest. Come up to stand, and we're setting up for our tree pose on this side. So we want to try and find the length in our spine here, grounding into our standing leg. Trying to hinge at our hip without moving our opposite hip. So with our right leg bent, we're trying not to shift our left hip, who wants to stay facing the front edge of the mat. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, and then let's hinge our leg close and find our standing pose here. Beautiful. Now we're going to put that all together. Nice, coming to the front edge of the mat, let's inhale. Exhale, let's fold, hinge at our hips. Inhale to look up, folding once again. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, let's step our left foot out. Coming into our goddess movement. Just 3 breaths here. Nice, and we're stepping our right foot behind, reaching our right arm over the top. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, elbows bend, chest and heart lifts. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we fold. Stepping our right foot to the top of the mat here. We're turning our feet to the top of the mat, but this time we're placing our right hand inside, maybe on our fingertips, or plant our palm, rolling our left arm around. On the second rotation, coming up to warrior 2. Then next inhale, reversing your warrior, but with our straight leg, maybe a reverse trikonasana. And then coming into side angle pose. Flowing that now. Beautiful. One more round. Great. When we arrive back into our lunge here, placing your palms to the mat, stepping back, moving through your vinyasa. Good job. Then it's your right leg that floats on up. Exhale, we're stepping it through. Coming to tree pose, bringing your left leg inside of your right inner thigh, or below your knee, or on your ankle, but just not on your knee. Expressing your tree however you wish. Then we're going to add on from here. We're going to hinge at our hip and extend our left foot back, coming into warrior 3. In our warrior 3, we want to try and keep our hips square to the mat, lifting with our right inner thigh. Maybe placing our hands at our heart or reaching our arms out in front for that extra challenge, your choice. Slowly we're going to guide our back foot down and try and get it to land in warrior 2. But probably might not land exactly where you want it, so feel free to heel and toe it to the position that you wish to have it. On your next inhale, we're going to reverse our warrior. Our front knee stays bent in this one. On our exhale, side angle pose. Take a breath here to lengthen. Breath out, let your arm fold you forward. We're going to heel and toe our feet a little closer together, and then set up our back toe to point to the back edge of the mat, straightening our legs to come into Trikonasana here. So we're finding this lift of our lower side body, reaching our right fingertips towards the roof. Our left hand floats inside, so we don't need to touch the mat. We want to try and take away this diagonal line. We want to feel like our shoulders on top of our torso is on top of our extended leg here. Take a breath in. Breath out, we're lowering our hand down, walking to the top of our mat. Heel and toe your foot out to the edge and reaching behind. Remembering you don't have to reach behind if that's too strong, just coming into that hip opener. And then coming back to center, heel and toe your foot to the center. Vinyasa if you wish. Beautiful breathing here. Take an inhale. Exhale, look forward, step float or walk it up. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, let's fold. Rise on up, sweep your arms up. I'm going to travel to the front of the mat now. And step your left foot out, your right foot out. Inhale. Exhale, so we're moving to the other side. Inhale. Empty. Nice, one more here. Let it go. Nice one, step or lengthening out. And then stepping your left foot behind. Left fingertips reaching over right underneath. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, elbows bend, chest and heart lifts. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we fold. Beautiful. Relax your head and your neck. Nice. Stepping your left foot out. And we're creeping to the top of our mat. Planting our right foot to the mat. Left hand inside. We're sweeping our right arm around. On the second rotation, we're coming up. Warrior two. We're moving through that flow, lengthening your front leg, rotating to side angle, keeping it moving, allowing your upper body to feel really nice and relaxed and loose. We've got this strong base happening with our legs. Beautiful. Next time that we're lunge, we're staying here, bringing our hands to the mat, stepping back, moving through a vinyasa if you wish. So I just gave you an option, last two, to keep one leg floated off, if you're feeling up for that. From here, we're lifting our left leg up. Exhale, we're stepping through, finding tree pose here, bringing your right leg up. Soft, dristy, soft gaze at one point. Full body breath. Starting to huff and puff here. Nice one. Then warrior three from here. So hinge at your hip. Extend behind you. Remembering your arms can change wherever you wish to work with. And then we're guiding our back foot down to warrior two. Nice, finding stillness in our warrior two. So opening up at our hips here, lengthening our spine. Shoulders are on top of our hips. Front knee stays bent now. Inhale to reverse. Breathing into your side body. Once again, just finding a position that doesn't add any tension to your neck. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll through to side angle pose. So we're making this nice diagonal line with the back blade of our foot to our raised fingertips here. Inhale. Exhale, lowering your hand down. Let's heel and toe our feet to set up for Trikonasana. So our right toes to the right edge of our mat. Lifting our left arm up. Finding this lift in our lower side body. Think of your crown wanting to lengthen towards the short edge of your mat. Take a breath. Exhale, lowering yourself down, walking to the top of your mat. Coming down onto your back knee, heel and toeing your foot out. Taking that hip opener, maybe reaching back. And then coming back to center. Take your time, moving through a vinyasa if you wish. Beautiful full body breath here. Let's take 3 nice long deep breaths. Beautiful, coming to a child's pose here. Allowing your body just to soften. And breathing into your back body. Beautiful. Then coming on up, walking yourself forward. We're going to lower ourselves all the way down onto our chest and belly. From here, we're going to reach our right arm out. If you need a little more, coming back to center once I show you the next thing, and you might want to cactus your arm, bending at your elbow. We're going to come into a shoulder stretch here, coming up onto your left fingertips and rolling over. So a bit of a shoulder stretch with a spine realignment here. Letting your head and your neck rest on the mat. And then coming back to center. Let your hips just shake out a little. And then let's come to the other side, extending your left arm out, right fingertips, and rolling over. Breathing here. Breathing into your shoulder, maybe a bit of a spine realignment. Awesome. And then coming back to center. A little shake out of your hips. Great. And let's thread one arm underneath so we can roll onto our backs here. Bringing your knees up into your chest. Have a little rock from side to side. Massaging your lower back. And then you might want to come into happy baby, grabbing onto the outer edges of your feet. Arms are on the inside of your legs, little tuck of your chin so your neck is long. Maybe rocking from side to side. Let's take a nice deep breath in all together. And let your breath go. Beautiful. Then slowly releasing. Bringing the soles of your feet together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, our lying butterfly. Just to give yourself a moment to connect within. Welcome to stay here. Or bringing your knees together and lengthening your legs out and coming into Shavasana. Give yourself full permission to rest here. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Bringing your hands up to your third eye for conscious thoughts, to your lips for the kindest words, and to your heart to continue to strengthen and soften, but with compassion, with gratitude, and with love. Much love, everyone. Be well. Namaste. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share and subscribe. Thank you.